We're joined by St. Olaf College. They just competed in the first semifinal of the 2025 NCAA Division III Men's Soccer Championship. We have with us defensive captain Aidan Hillis, head coach Justin Oliver, and forward Ryan Wilson. Coach, talk about today's game, please.
Yeah, first, huge congrats to Tufts. They went through and they earned it. Gave us a lot of problems. Really did a great job on chaining things, getting set pieces, and just using the athleticism and height advantage to the best of their ability. Number one key to our game today was win the set piece battle. And when you go -2 in the set piece battle, nothing good is ever going to come from a soccer game. So we knew that was going to be a big part of it. I think they've now scored something like 16 goals in the NCAA tournament, and 12 of them are on set pieces. So again, we were very much so in store for what was taking place. We set out to try to not foul as much as possible, committed 8 of them, and it seemed like got 6 out of 8 turned into free kicks into our box, which turned into long throw-ins, turned into corner kicks. And then, yeah, again, they're a really big team across the board. They have individual quality where they put in great services with the free kicks, service corner kicks. Like, case in point, the second one was whipped amazingly, and then a player just high points it and puts it in. So game kind of played out how we expected it to, and just didn't execute in those critical moments when they did.
We'll go ahead and go to some questions. First with Monica.
Ryan, a tremendous goal that you scored in the first half. Can you talk about what you were seeing, and can you talk about the pass from Jack Suarez that was really well done, not trying to take the shot himself, but seeing that you had the better angle?
Yeah, sure. So, Jack gets a good through ball from one of our midfielders and then takes the guy on. And he just finds me with the slip, and the defender didn't step, so I just had the time to, set my body and shoot one into the corner where the goalie couldn't get it. So.
Aidan, during the first 15 minutes of the game, you guys were really under pressure. Your back line did a very good job not conceding anything, and in fact, you didn't concede anything in the run of play. It was 2 set-piece goals. Can you talk about what the defense was able to do today?
Yeah, so one of our big keys is winning the 5 to 7 minute stretches, and we knew that there's a possibility that we could be under it for the first 5 to 7 minutes, and we knew that if we could weather that, we'd be able to get our own foot in the game, and like it showed after that, we were able to get on the ball a lot more and took the pressure off of us. Yeah.
Coach, can you talk about some of the second half adjustments you made? You had more of the possession in the second half. It looked like you were trying to play the ball up top to Suarez a bit more and get Bechtel more involved. Can you talk about some of those adjustments?
Yeah, one, we weren't as when I watched them play, their primary shape has been a 4-3-3, typically 4-2-3-1 lately. Earlier on in the season, they played more of a 3-5-2, so this was our first time getting them to see like a straight-up 5-2-3. So essentially, we were trying to think, our first solution was, can we try to play like against their front three? And we had a hard time doing it, so we moved our center defensive mid into like the shape of a right center back, and we really tried to get him driving on the ball with his right foot to try to get it beyond number 18, their winger. And as the game got on, it got a lot better. Like you touched on with Aidan, the first 15 minutes was really tough. We had a lot of kind of like poor on-ball quality moments of cheap giveaways, unforced errors, that kind of thing. And I shouldn't say unforced because their structure is what forced us to try to do it. So, and we weren't executing in some of those moments. And then naturally we just thought, all right, we're going to have our center defensive mid go deeper, give us a clear +1 and try to get a little bit more of a foothold in the game doing it that way. And then they also made sure that they were +1 at the back against us, which I thought was, again, a sign of respect and also good from them. It made it so our forwards had to play with a guy on their back the whole time. It really limited the amount of times we were able to find Ryan Bechtel and Tustin Todd in 1v1 moments today, which is a very big thing for us. So, again, as far as like the game played out for them, I'm sure they loved it. They probably felt it was super comfortable where we weren't able to do a ton with some of our possession. On the flip side, we also felt like we were comfortable, we were in control, just with being on the ball side of things. So it's like kind of a tale of they probably felt like they were deciding and dictating it. We felt like we were deciding and dictating it, and just we got a good goal, and we kind of needed to make that count and last a little bit longer. And then again, everything will just keep going back to like the set piece battle. Like if you said it was going to be -2 and we'd even be in the game, I would have taken that. And again, we had 2 really good chances at the end of the game where keeper kind of fumbled a long free kick, and then he made a phenomenal save after that. Then we had a kind of like another scrappy phase where ball hit off Jack and barely went high from a few yards off the end line. So if you said in the last 10 minutes when we were pushing we would create 2 chances like that, I would have absolutely taken that as well. So again, just unfortunate that we didn't compete adequately in the set piece moments, but through the run of play, I thought we defended phenomenally. Jack Hobday made one massive save early on where he tipped it onto the crossbar. But outside of that, I think most of the other kind of chances were stemming from those set piece moments.
Drew?
Aidan, you've been here before. You've won the national championship, and of course you're back here with the goal to do that again. But it is very difficult to get here twice in 3 years. What would you say about where this program is?
I say we're in a really good point. We have the coach next to me who's recruited a lot of the guys on the team, most of them now. And having the same back line that we had 2 years ago, as young as we were, and having it now, it's a really good experience for the younger guys here. A lot of those guys, when they got recruited or when they committed here, was at the point when we were at the national championship 2 years ago. Now that they're playing in it, we can only go up from here.
Ryan, kind of piggybacking Aidan's answer even there, you were not here when the team won. You're here now. Didn't get the biggest trophy, but where do you think you guys are as you propel into, I'm sure you're already thinking about next season?
Yeah, I wanted to thank our seniors because those guys are a big reason why a lot of our sophomores are here right now, because we have the goal of playing in these big games. And, I think that's going to be something that we bring into next season. We're going to feel this loss and, have it fuel us into next year and, have this program keep being a powerhouse.
Coach, kind of the same question. Where is St. Olaf men's soccer?
No, one, I'm very, very proud of where we're currently at. Again, what our class of seniors have done has been truly, truly special. A national championship, a Final Four, a Sweet 16, and a round of 32. And those two latter ones were both in penalty kicks. So this is unfortunately our first loss in regulation in the NCAA tournament. But 23-3, winning a regular season championship, it's all special. So in their careers here, they won a total of 6 MIACs and then one NCAA championship and another Final Four. I'm sure that's about as good as it can be anywhere. So they did a lot of special things for us, and we're super thankful. And then, today we started, I think, 5 or 6 freshmen/sophomores as well. So I think the future is also bright. I think we have a good kind of core group that are ready to lead us into more going forward. And yeah, just super, super proud of our seniors. I think obviously everybody deals with injuries and battles through stuff, or you miss out on people. Us missing Robbie Buzakovich today was a big bummer for us, especially with how much we were on the ball. With him being a second-team All-American, just his ability to pick out passes, and again, the amount of time we had on the ball, he would have been a big, big game changer for us today. But again, what the 7 seniors have done at St. Olaf is truly, truly special. And again, all we can try to do is keep making them proud going forward.
Anyone can take this one, but some of the recent grads making the trip down. You just talked a little bit about the support and what it was like to have those guys make the trip down. You didn't have to do that, but it says a lot about what this program means to those guys.
I mean, it's huge. We've got guys traveling from all over the country just to be here. A lot of guys from the team 2 years ago when we won it. A lot of guys even before I came in, before our seniors came in. Just it's special, to see playing in front of your parents and friends is one thing, but playing in front of your teammates when they're making the trip all the way out here just, I guess, means a lot.
Coach, you get the final word here. I know you've been here before, won the title here before, but what makes this squad unique and just as good as that squad that hoisted the trophy 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think it's super unique. In that championship winning team, we had some very, very special players in terms of they went on to Akron, UNC Charlotte, LMU, big time Division I schools with their COVID year. This year we were such a well-balanced team. We could win games 3-2. We could win games 1-0. And it was just a constant next man up mentality. We only had 2 players start and play in every single game this season. So I'm super proud of the group of just different people stepping up in different big moments, and just knowing that we have a pretty bright future in place if we can kind of stick together and keep going.
Well, Coach Aidan and Ryan, we thank you for giving us the privilege of watching you guys play again. Congratulations on a fine season.
Thank you.
Thank you.